end of the first over. Trophy Fighters 6 without loss. Hello everybody and welcome to a live coverage of the Ruma Cup Season 20. Second match of the day between the Trophy Fighters 11 and the Team Rampagers. News from the center is that the Trophy Fighters won the toss and decided to bat first. Shehbaz Munir and Mahinder Reddy opening the batting for the Trophy Fighters, and as usual Saurabh starting with the new ball for the Rampagers, and the first over has been done and dusted. The Trophy Fighters are 6 without loss. Saurabh starting with a couple of wides, and Shehbaz Munir managing to find the boundary once in the first over. Start of the second over. First ball nicely driven on the up, straight to Mudavto. It's Mahinder Reddy on strike. Oh, that's past the outside edge. Well, there was no feet movement there whatsoever from Mahinder Reddy. Just stood where he was, and well, he wasn't to the pitch of the delivery, but still just looking to play it with his hands. Just a patch touch fuller on that occasion by Shashank, and again swing from Mahinder Reddy and a miss. Well, just when I was talking about feet movement. Shashank goes down. That's wayward from Shashank, fires it down leg. Good job behind the stumps, but the Trophy Fighters still get us an extra by way of a wide. Mahinder Reddy so far haven't seen any feet movement from him. Once again, just playing with his hands. Not using his feet, not getting to the pitch of the delivery. Another very good delivery by Shashank, keeping the batsman honest. No room whatsoever once again for Mahinder Reddy, who plays it back to the bowler. The length has been quite crucial this over. Not full enough for the drive, not short enough for the cut or pull. Mahinder Reddy once again using his hand and eye coordination. Low goes aerial over the covers. Man at deep extra cover will stop that one. Well, it wasn't timed well enough. A couple for Mahinder Reddy to open his account. And that's also the end of the second over. The Trophy Fighters are 9 without loss after 2. A very good start for Shashank as well. Just 2 runs off the bat in that over and a wide. It's going to be Saurabh to continue with a long on. Saurabh bowling with a long on and a super cover the boundary riders, and starts with a well-flighted delivery around 4th stump, or should I say 5th stump, which the batsman Shehbaz Munir well left, I can say. Just lets it go through to the keeper. Saurabh. Appeal for cut behind. That's good delivery. Just around that fuller side of good length, and taking the ball away from the batsman Shehbaz Munir, beaten on that cut. Saurabh was normally very good with the new ball. That's a good shot, and oh wow, that was a very good start. Very good start. Oh, a Direct hit. I think Shehbaz Munir was struggling there. That's very good fielding by Shashank there at point. Stopped a certain boundary there and almost had the batsman run out. This game is so brutal. All those efforts, Shashank ends up giving an overthrow. A little shorter. The next ball from Saurabh, which Shehbaz goes back and cuts once again towards Shashank. Takes off immediately and completes a single. Saurabh to Mahendra Reddy. Mahendra has got hold of that one and that will travel the distance. That's a big six. Just a little too full from Saurabh on that occasion. It was right under the bat of Mahendra Reddy, who relies on his hand and eye coordination. Just an extension of his arms there from Mahendra Reddy, and timing was so well. Ball goes the journey. First a real stroke of conviction should I say rather, from Mahendra Reddy. That will make him feel a lot confident. Well, the Saurabh will have to drag his length a little bit back, I feel. With his pace, if he pitches it up, it will be bread and butter. Yeah, that's in the air. Oh, that almost carried to the bowler in his follow through. That's a very good comeback by Saurabh after being hit for a six the previous ball. Drags his length a little bit, pitches it around middle and leg. Mahendra Reddy looking to play it on the onside. Closes the bat's face early. Gets a leading edge which falls safely. A dot ball to end the over, but Trophy Fighters still get 9 runs of that over. It's 18 without loss after 3. Shehbaz Munir on 7 of 10 and Mahendra Reddy on 8 of 8 balls. Run a ball 8 for Mahendra Reddy. Shashank to continue and it starts with a wide. That was wavered from Shashank. Way outside off. Wolf as far as the field placement is concerned for Shashank. The boundary riders are a deep point and sweeper cover. Wow, that's nicely driven on the ups behind square by Shehbaz Munir. But it will just be a single. When I was talking about footwork, that's the difference between Shehbaz and Mahendra. Mahendra just relying on his hand and eye coordination, whereas Shehbaz Munir uses his feet. On that occasion, he just a step forward, got to the pitch of the delivery and drove it on the up behind square. Oh, I think he has tracked it on. Oh yes, that's what the importance of. I couldn't stress the importance of footwork anymore. While Mahendra once again using his hands and not feet. Ball wasn't short enough for the kind of stroke he was attempting, and bottom edge goes on to his stumps. The Trophy Fighters lose their first wicket. Mahendra Reddy gone for 8 runs. A wicket for Shashank in his second over. It's 18 for 1. beg your pardon, it's 20 for 1 because there was a wide and a single prior to that wicket in that over. Umakar, the new batsman. Shashank to Umakar. Well, Umakar, another Mahinder Reddy sort of batsman. Shashank on that occasion just a touch fuller than the previous delivery. Umakar drives it on the up, but straight to Saurabh at cover point. Nice timing on that one, but Umakar just unable to pierce the field. On the pads, nicely worked by Umakar. This will go all the way to the boundary. That's 4. Well, just 2 full and 2 straight on that occasion from Shashank, and Umakar doesn't miss out. Well, you're bowling on the pads to Indian batsmen, you were asking for trouble. The field in. Shashank once again to the new man. On the pads once again. This time Umakar doesn't find the gap, hits it straight to short mid wicket and gets a single. Well, was looking to repeat the shot he played the previous delivery, a flick of his toes, but this time around it's not as well timed and it's also straight to the fielder. Oh, that's in the air, but luckily for Shehbaz Munir, it's between the two fielders, the short mid wicket and mid on, that is. Well, I feel the Rampagers can try the short stuff against Shehbaz Munir. I think he will find it difficult to get away the short stuff, or even they might even get his wicket. Because he is pretty much committed to the front foot, doesn't go back. First bowling change. Oh, I think it's Lavnish into the attack, and he starts with a beauty. On a good length, coming in with the angle and beating Shehbaz Munir all ends up. That's strange. There is a man at deep point and a man at deep square leg. In the air, but no one at sweeper cover, so the ball might go all the way. Well, it's not timed well enough, but it has. Wow, that's excellent commitment in the deep. Man from deep point ran all the way towards sweeper cover and stopped that boundary. Rampagers putting their 100% in. Well, that will lift the bowler and every other one as well. That's better from Lavnish. I think that is the length the Rampagers should be looking to bowl more and more to Shehbaz Munir. Because as I told you, he is a front foot player more often than not. He's committed to the front foot. So it's difficult for him to get back and negotiate the short one. Well, on that occasion it was just a touch too straight from Lavnish, and Munir nicely works it off his pads towards the onside for a single. Score moves to 29. Oh, that was a wayward delivery. Keeper is beaten, so is the shot fan, and ball goes all the way to the fine leg boundary. That's 4. 4 plus wide, 5 bonus runs for the trophy fighters. That was ordinary, pretty ordinary from Lavnish. Rampagers can't afford to bowl those extras actually. Well, whatever they concede, they will have to chase. They have to keep that in mind. Well, I Change in field. Man at deep square legs is inside the circle now. Yeah, that's a good delivery. That's well played by Mumakar in the end. Just punches it towards mid on. No chance of a run. Lavnish with the next delivery. Oh, swing and a miss. Oh, that was harsh. I think it was within the reach of the batsman there, but the umpire still rolling it wide. On the up once again, and I think that will easy too, because that was to the right of the man at deep point. So a couple to end the over, an expensive over from Lavnish to start. The trophy fighters are 37 for 1 after 5 overs. Well, that wide down the leg side which went for 4, spoiling that over, otherwise it was a good one. But 11 runs coming of Lavnish's first over. It's another bowling change. 2 over spell for the opening bowlers Saurabh and Shashank. Vamshi into the attack. Vamshi to Shehbaz Munir. Yeah, and he starts with a full delivery outside off. Shehbaz Munir looking for the drive, gets an outside edge towards that deep point fielder for a single. Well, to be honest, I don't think the Rampagers have tested Shehbaz Munir with the short stuff as much as they should have. Oh, that's a nice shot. That's 4. It had 4 all over it as soon as it left the bat. That was an excellent shot by none other than Umakar. It was in the slot from Vamshi, and Umakar hits it straight down the ground. Man at mid-on was a little wide. No chance to stop that one. Score moves to 42 for 1. A boundary very early in the over. This time Vamshi goes short, and Umakar pulls it over the mid wicket for another boundary. That's 4 more. Back-to-back boundaries for Umakar there. Vamshi, well, the previous one was a little full. This time he goes short, and I think Umakar was expecting the short one there. He stayed back and pulled it nicely over the mid wicket. Well, the bowler pull playing into the hands of the batsman there. Oh, well, that's getting worse. So wide and way outside off. A mini battle out there between Vamshi and Umakar. So far, Umakar appears to be winning. That's in the air. Is there a fielder there in the deep? Well, there is one. Till the time he gets to that ball, the batsman had enough time to complete 2. So the trophy fighters making full use of the field restrictions. This is the last power play over the sixth of the innings. The bowling change. I'm sorry, a fielding change rather. Deep mid-wicket fielder inside the 30-yard circle, and Shashank from mid-on has been moved towards long on. Vamshi with the next delivery. Oh, that was good length, just a touch fuller of good length. Vamshi, or rather Humakar waiting for the ball to come to him, just looking to guide it behind point for a single, but Shehbaz Munir wasn't interested. So a good result for Vamshi. A similar shot, but straight to the backward point fielder. I think it's Lavnish there. Another dot to end the over. Still a good over for the trophy fighters. It's 49 for 1 after 12 runs of Vamshi's first over. So the trophy fighters are now up and running. They had a 3-8 start. Now the 3-8, I think at the end of 3 overs they were 18 without loss, but the next 3 overs have produced 31 runs, though they have lost a wicket. But I think they will take it in their stride. Saurabh back into the attack. He's taking his time setting the field. Still 5 men inside the 30-yard circle. Saurabh to Shehbaz Munir. That's it, driven nicely just to the right of the man at short extra cover, and the timing is so good on that one. The ball goes all the way to the boundary. Saurabh once again bowling it just too full, and there was a lot of room for the batsman. Shehbaz Munir doesn't miss out. Saurabh. Wrapped on the pads. Strong appeal for left before, but I think the height was always questioned. Shehbaz Munir gets away with one. I told you the height was always in question there. And Shehbaz Munir is no small lad, he is quite tall. Saurabh. That's nicely driven once again, but this time it's straight to the fielder. Well, the drive, the second time we have seen in this over, Shehbaz going for the drive. Well, the timing was there on this occasion as well, but just the placement which was missing. The first ball, it was wide of that extra cover fielder. This time Shehbaz finds the fielder. Play and a miss. Batsman appealing for the wide, but I think Shehbaz for reaching to the pitch of that. Up for the trophy fighters in the 7th over. Yeah, that's full and straight once again. Shehbaz Munir this time goes for the on drive. and collects a single towards long on. Marker on strike. Ooh, that's another good delivery by Saurabh. Well, there were clear-cut instructions from long off for Saurabh to pitch it a little shorter, not on the not to bowl it full. Saurabh obliges. A dot ball to end the over. After 7, the trophy fighters are 54 for 1, going at around 8 and over. Well, they needed 56. Another bowling change. Harsha into the attack. Harsha to Shehbaz Munir. Starts with a full toss, which Shehbaz Munir drives down the ground towards long off for a single. Been repeating this. Rampagers have been a little too full, especially to Shehbaz Munir. That's it, straight down the ground once again. Another single towards long off. Was again just too full from Harsha there. A drivable length. That's easy picking for any batsman. Harsha needs to drag his length a little bit more. Once again, full. This time Shehbaz Munir drives it on the up. That was a good looking stroke. Straight to the fielder though, and it will just be a single. Well, if you feed on his strengths, he will be pretty comfortable. And what we have seen so far, Shehbaz Munir is pretty comfortable playing those drives. It's the short balls against which he struggled. Was almost LBW the previous over, height saving him on that occasion. So Rampagers need to drag their length a little bit. Another full toss. This time Shehbaz Munir puts it away nicely over the fielder at short square, and it's 4. That's poor bowling once again from Harsha. A full toss on the pads. That's a gift. Shehbaz Munir says thank you very much. Well, Shehbaz has got a very good tempo band. I have to commend that. He doesn't give up nicely. He knows if he spends some time in the middle out there, he can make up for lost time or lost ground. And if the Rampagers keep serving him half volleys and full tosses, friendly full tosses, I think he will make up more than. Once again, drivable length, and Shehbaz Munir will hit it all day. Another good over for the trophy fighters. Nine runs of Harsha's first over. The trophy fighters, after winning the toss and deciding to bat first, are 63 for 1 at the end of 8 overs. Shehbaz Munir opened the batting, not out on 25 of 26 balls with 3 boundaries, and his partner Umakar Nagula is on 19 of just 13 balls with 3 fours. Another good partnership. Well, the first one wasn't very good fun. It was just 20 when the score was just 20 when the first wicket fell. These two have added some momentum, some impetus to the innings. They've added 43 of just 28 balls. So now the bowling change. Vivek into the attack, making a few adjustments to the field. 5 men inside the circle, 4 to save single. Here comes Vivek. Once again, 2 full, and that's good stop. Shot third fielder. If he had let it gone through, it would have been a certain boundary. So the fielder at shot third, saving a few runs for his team. I've been shouting, but in vain. That's the length. But Shehbaz has got room on that occasion, and he guides it nicely between short third and backward point. The pace of the bowler does the rest. Ball goes all the way to the boundary. Vivek now looking to plug the gap. Oh no, that's true. The throw of the fielder was specifically there for that sort of a shot. He was there to stop the single, but he concedes 2. Misfielding. Well played by Shehbaz once again. Now I think now that Shehbaz has spent some time out in the middle, he is comfortable with that length as well, the short length I mean. As the innings progresses, he is getting very comfortable, and it's getting harder and harder for the bowlers to bowl to Shehbaz, because he has a stroke for every ball. I mean, he is comfortable in facing any length now. Whether you pitch it full or you pitch it short. 8 runs off the over so far. Vivek, next ball. Yeah, that was on a good length. I think it was just too far, just out of reach of Shehbaz Munir there. He was looking to drive it on the up, but only manages a bottom edge. Ball going straight back to the ball. Last ball of the over. That's nicely driven once again by Shehbaz Munir. Straight down the ground, long off, does the fielding. Single to end the over. Another good over for the trophy fighters. 9 runs of Vivek's first over. They are 72 for 1 after 9. Sriharsha to continue, making a few adjustments to the field. There are just 4 men inside the circle now. They were 5. Remember, they were 5 in the previous over. So Sriharsha getting away with the extra fielder in the 30-yard circle. Man there, a deep backward square leg. Starts with a wide, way outside off. So appeal for caught behind, but that's a good delivery. Sriharsha bowling it touch fuller. Just keeping it around that off, outside of channel. Shot, I think that will be a wide, yes. Just too wide from Sriharsha once again, out of the reach of the batsman. Sriharsha with the next delivery. That's once again nicely driven towards long off for a single by Shehbaz Munir. He is looking pretty comfortable out there, and that's not good signs for the Rampagers. I think he's into That's another wide. Well, the previous two wides were outside off. This time it's down the leg. Sriharsha struggling with his line this over. Bowling both sides of the wicket. He himself is quite disappointed. Sriharsha with the next ball. Two marker. Marker. Well, don't think that's where he intended it to. Kahin pe nigaah hai, kahin pe nishan. I think he was looking to open the offside, but hits it towards long on for a single. Sriharsha to Shehbaz. Shehbaz drives it on the up. That's it. There is protection there in the deep. Managed sweeper cover does the fielding, and Shehbaz Munir gets another single. So this over, the trophy fighters don't have to do anything fancy, but still have got 3 extras by way of wides. Shot. Well, that was mistimed by Umakar. He's not happy because the ball was there to be hit. Another single. Umakar disappointed to have missed out. Sriharsha. Nicely driven, but straight to the fielder. This time they won't take on the fielder though. A dot ball. End of over number 9. Trophy fighters are.
10.
I'm sorry, I beg your pardon. 10 overs completed. The trophy fighters at the halfway stage are 79 for 1 after winning the toss and deciding to bat first. It's time for a drink break. Welcome back after the drinks break. Shashank to bowl a third. Will start the proceedings from the far end. And he starts with a good one. Umakar looking to drive it on the ball sneaking under the bat. Well, keeper unable to collect it cleanly, but no damage done though. Shashank with the next delivery. That's in the air, but I don't think it will carry to the fielder. No. In fact, the fielder didn't even try for the catch. He waited for the ball to come to him. Shehbaz Munir out in the middle. The second run was never there, so the fielder just stood his ground and ball came to him, and then he relayed it to the bowler via the short mid-wicket fielder. Well, that was unnecessary. I don't think why Shashank affected that change. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Shehbaz Munir, he is very, very alert, and he is always alert to an opportunity like that. He saw that the fielder had been taken off from short third, and the very next ball he just guided in that vacant region. There was acres of space there, and Shehbaz Munir gets himself a boundary. Well, Shashank, I think he needs to get that fielder back. Yes, he has to get that fielder back. That's easy picking once again for Shehbaz Munir. Shashank once again goes short. Shehbaz waits for the ball to come to him, and at the last moment just guides it towards third man. Now finally Shashank rectifying his mistake. He should have done that the previous delivery. Better late than never. Man now at short third. Play and a miss. Well, that ball going under the bat. Shehbaz looking towards the umpire, asking for a wide. I don't think that was a wide though. Another over where the trophy fighters didn't have to do anything hunky-dory, but they have already got few runs. 9 of them so far. End of the 11th over. The trophy fighters are 88 for 1. So they are maintaining that run rate of 8 and over. At the moment they are just consolidating. Happy with that 8, and if they have wickets in hand, I think they can go after the bowling in the last 4 or 5 overs and take their score towards 180 or 200. Well, that's a conservative approach, but I think if they get to 180, that will be a big score, par score on this pitch, I feel. But now that they are preserving those wickets, they have to make use of those wickets in the last 4 overs. Another bowling change, the new bowler, the off break. Raju starts with a wide down the leg side. Well, I'm not sure why he is bowling around the wicket though. Might be another wide. Yes, it is. Umakar just lets it go through to the keeper and collects another wide. I don't understand these tactics from the Rampagers. The off spinner bowling around the wicket and sends down 2 wides. Yeah, that's better. That's much better. That's the line Raju should be bowling, but I think that he can do that from over the wicket as well, and bowling over the wicket he will give himself more chance of picking a wicket. because that way ball will spin in and will have the opportunity to go. I mean, between the to go in the gap between bat and pad. Nice flight from the on that occasion from Raju. Umakar hits it aerially down the ground towards long off for a single. Play and a miss. Just a little shot on that occasion from Raju. Shehbaz Munir looking for the cut. Gets beaten. The wicketkeeper unable to collect that one cleanly. Concedes a bye. That was a good delivery, but one that cost the Rampagers. Once again, an unnecessary change in field. The pan has been pushed towards the point. Well, he was surplus actually. He was the fifth inside the circle, so that's fine, no problem. Chance at the no strikers end, but well, two Rampages, two of their slower fielders there, so the trophy fighters exploiting that weakness and getting a couple there. Might be a wide. It is. Raju just pulling it too wide outside off. That's in the air. Will it carry to the fielder though? No, it won't. That's a lucky escape for Umakar there. Looking to go across the line, got a top edge, but ball not carrying to Harsha there at short third. That's a nice looking stroke. This time Umakar goes back and cuts it behind square for a single. Yeah, well, that fielder who was pushed deep comes into picture. That will also be the end of the over. After 12, the trophy fighters are 96 for 1. Still maintaining that run rate of 18 over. Nine runs of Vivek's first over. Raju, who bowled the previous over, 8 runs of that over, and it's going to be Vivek to bowl a second over. Starts with a full toss. That's nicely put away by Umakar. No chance for the man at deep mid wicket, and it's 4. A boundary to start the over. Full toss, and Umakar doesn't miss out. Placement was simply superb from Umakar on that occasion. No chance for the man in the deep. Vivek, next ball. That's in the air. Bowler has called for it himself. Oh no, oh no. He never got under that one. And Umakar comes back for the second. I think it was the keeper's catch actually. With the gloves on, fielder, the bowler rather should have allowed the keeper to go for it. So another life for Umakar Dagula, who moves to 26 of 22. 76 this partnership now worth. This time Vivek bowls it on the pads of Umakar. Umakar drives it on. That was an on drive towards deep mid wicket for a single. Well, I said it was an on drive, but it was more of an up shot, a jhadu shot. And no one there at sweeper cover, man at deep point will have to run all the way to field that one. Well, till the time he does that. Oh, yeah, no. That's boundary. Miscommunication there. Fielder was running after it. There were two fielders, in fact, running after that one. None of them could stop the ball from going to the boundary. Once again, no clear calling. Either the deep point fielder, it should have left it for the extra cover fielder, or the extra cover should have left for the deep point fielder, but both of them going to stop that ball. None of them stopping it in the end, in a boundary for Shehbaz. Takes him to 48. 48 of just 42 balls with 7 boundaries for Shehbaz. He's nearing another half century, another personal milestone. Second boundary of the over. This time Vivek fires it down like Shehbaz Munir just lets it go through to the keeper and collects a wide. 100 up for the trophy fighters in the 13th over. They are 107 for 1. 108 with that wide. Another good looking stroke by Shehbaz Munir, but there is protection in the deep Sri Harsha there at third man, and it will just be a single. That single takes Shehbaz Munir to 49. Last ball of the over. That's a nice looking stroke. Saurabh there at point looking to stop it using his foot. Unable to do so, and the batsmen get an easy 2. So end of over number 13. Another productive over for the trophy fighters. They are 111 for 1. Nelson on board. Slight delay in proceedings. They're all set to go now. Raju continuing. That's nicely driven by Shehbaz in the gap. He calls for 2 immediately and gets 2 quite easily in the end, and that will take him to his 50. 51 of just 44 balls for Shehbaz Munir. Well, his patience has paid off. He took his time initially, but I think he has made up for it, more than made up for it now. Score moves to 113, so Nelson doesn't do any loss to the. Oh no, misfield by Saurabh there at point, and it's 4. Or is it? No, that's a good stop by the man running all the way from deep point there to third man. Another couple for Shehbaz Munir. Score moves to 115. Well, now that Shehbaz has reached to a personal milestone, I think he will look to bat more freely and look to go after the bowling, because there are a lot of wickets in the hat. Raju. Goes short, and Shehbaz rocks back and pulls it in the gap. He bisected the field to perfection there. There was a man at deep mid wicket and the man at deep backward square leg, but he bisected those two to perfection. A one bounce four. I think he is seeing it like a football now. Raju, the next ball, pitches it up. Shehbaz once again looking to go over the onside, looking to hit it across the line, but only manages about a match towards the wicket, mid-wicket region for a single. It's 100 of the partnership up. That's in the gap once again. That's good fielding in the deep. Should have been a couple there. Well, I think now these two are exhausted. They aren't going to go for those twos. I think they will look to hit more boundaries now. That's nicely driven once again by Shehbaz Munir, but straight to the fielder. Deep the sweeper cover, that is. It's another single. Well, I think they have got the runs in this over. 11 runs in fact coming off that Raju over. The Trophy Fighters are 122 for the loss of just one wicket in 14 overs. Another over or two maybe, and then I think they will go berserk. Lavnish has got 3 overs. Well, he's been very good in the death overs. What can he do today? Rampagers need him to deliver today because they are staring at a big score. Lavnish starts with a short and wide one, and Shehbaz Munir looking to play towards the point. Beaten first ball. Well, I think that is the length Lavnish will be hitting more often than not. Just a touch fuller on that occasion. Shehbaz looking to go across the line. Slight misfield there, and the ball goes all the way to the boundary. That's a costly misfield there by the fielder at short square leg. That should have been stopped. Fielder there chasing the ball, and I don't think that's... If you're chasing the ball, I don't think that will benefit you. You should stop it inside the circle. But that bowler would be disappointed in it will also, give a lot of confidence to the batsman. Wrapped on the pads, appealed for leg before, but I think that was headed down leg. Yep. Leg by signal. And the misfield doesn't seem to have affected Lavnish, because he's continuing to hit those hard lengths. Umakar into the 30s. He's on 36 of just 27 balls. Here comes Lavnish. Yeah, that's a good looking stroke. And no one there in the deep means it's another boundary. That's a very good shot by Umakar there. Lavnish going for the Yorker. Marker getting his bat in time. In fact, it was a nice looking flick. Second boundary of the over. Runs coming at a rather a good pace for the trophy fighters. That's it, straight down the ground. Both long off and long on converge. Thought there was a slight misfield there, but luckily for the Rampagers, ball not going across the rope. That's neatly done once again by Shehbaz Munir. No chance for Sriharsha there at third man. He was a little wide there. In fact, he was very wide. That was a Yorker, but Shehbaz using it to good advantage. Yorker, in fact, very well executed by Lavnish, but Shehbaz Munir, who's been there right from the beginning. He's an expert in manipulating the field actually. He knows where the fielders are. Just waits for the ball to come to him and at the last moment just guides it wide of the keeper. No chance for Sriharsha there at third man. Lavnish. Well. The 14 runs of Lavnish second over. So this compounds the problems for the Rampagers. Yogesh Sethi back into the attack and he starts with full delivery on the pads. Well, I think Omakar will feel missed out there. They still get a leg by though. Oh, agricultural on that occasion by Shehbaz Munir, but it's effective. All the Rampagers have plugged that gap. Now there is a man at deep backward square leg. We have seen two boundaries going in that direction in the previous overs. No fielder there now. That's in the air, but that falls between the two fielders. Umakar gets a single now. Umakar into the 40s. He's on 42. Next ball. Change of pace on that occasion by the bowler, but that has cost him 4 runs. Shehbaz Munir once again spotting the slower delivery, delaying his shot a little bit and exploiting the field once again to his advantage. Hitting it to the right of that fielder at deep backward square leg. A boundary, that's the boundary of the over they were after. Yogesh Sethi, the next ball. Straight to Saurabh there at point, but he's so deep at the edge of the circle that the batsmen have enough time to complete a single. 8 runs of the over. Even if they just get a single of that over, it will be a good one for our trophy fighters. But they won't get a single, it will be a dot. Just 8 runs of that Yogesh Sethi over. The trophy fighters are 144 for 1 after 16, just 4 overs to go. The trophy fighters dug out, urging the 2 batsmen out in the center, in the middle, to go after the bowling. Shehbaz Munir on to 73 of just 56. What an inning this has been. Shashank. Oh, what a shot. That's 4. A lot of room for Shehbaz Munir to free his arms, and he plays it on the up, goes aerial intentionally, clears the man at point, and once it was past that fielder, it was always going to be 4. A boundary to start the over. Pressure immediately on the bowler. Cheekily. A cheeky shot by Shehbaz. Well, the fielder, the third man fielder, is now quite fine because I think Rampagers have taken note of that shot Shehbaz has been playing to good effect. That was more of an inside edge. The Chinese cut, you can say. That's good fielding by, I think it's Raju there at shot fine. Another single. Play and a missed field for caught behind, but I think it was the bat hitting the ground and not the ball. A good try there by the wicketkeeper. $150 up for the trophy fighters. Shashank, I think he just lost his run up there. He'll have to reload. Here comes Shashank to Shehbaz. Wrapped on the pads, peel for leg before, but I think that was missing leg. I can feel there is some impatience, restlessness in the trophy fighters dugout. They want these two to hit out or get out. Shashank, last ball of the over. Wrapped on the pads once again. Another dot. That's an excellent over under the circumstances by Shashank. Just 6 runs of the 17th over. The trophy fighters are 150 for 1. Umakar on 43 of just 33 balls. Shehbaz Munir on 78 of just 60 balls. On the strike rate, they are going at 130, a strike rate of 130. Swing and a miss. Umakar looking for the wide, not given by the umpire, but that was a good decision, I feel. You have to give something to the bowlers because this is pretty much a batsman's game. Good change of pace from Yogesh Sethi there. Another swing and a miss. Umakar, that was a length ball, it was there to be hit. Umakar just misses out. Oh, I think if trophy fighters need a fresh pair of legs in the middle, these two are exhausted. Yogesh Sethi, change of pace, another swing and a miss. That was unnecessary from the keeper. Good bowling by Yogesh. 3 dots in a row, and he's bowling the 18th over of the innings. Yogesh once again. Oh, Umakar looking to go reverse. Misses another one. That's the 4th dot ball. This has been a very good over. He needs to finish it well. Oh, wow. Yogesh Sethi, can he bowl a maiden? He's bowled 5 dots. Umakar unable to get bat on any of those 5 deliveries. Here comes Yogesh. Last ball of the over. Another swing and a miss. Excellent. That's I don't have words to describe that over. That's more than gold dust for the Rampagers. A maiden from Yogesh Sethi. That to the 18th of the innings. The score remains on 150 for the trophy fighters. Umakar Nagula playing out a maiden in the 18th of playing out a maiden in the closing stage of the innings. I think that will be costly. So restlessness there in the trophy fighters dugout. Surprise bowling change. Vamshi to bowl the 19th. That's good bowling by Vamshi, bowling it full and wide outside off. All Shehbaz Munir could do is outside edge it towards short deep third man. Srihar Shah does well to stop the boundary, and well, I told you these two are exhausted. They aren't going to go for the second. Vamshi. That's another top edge. Srihar Shah in action once again. And he does very well once again to restrict the batsman to just a single. Rampagers won't mind the singles as far as the boundaries don't come. Vamshi with the next delivery. Oh no, that was poor. Well, he was bowling so well outside off. Don't know why he went for the stumps there. Well, at this stage of the innings, you don't go for the wickets. Oh no, that's a no ball. That's poor stuff from Vamshi. I don't know why he's experimenting. He should just stick to some basics. Bowl it line and length. The first 2 balls were pretty good, but the next 2 were just ordinary. Once again, momentum shifts towards the trophy fighters. Free hit coming up. That's nicely driven, and no chance for the fielder Srihar Shah there, who was quite fine because of the ramp shots, the little fine nudges that Shehbaz Munir has been playing, and this shot goes wide of that fielder. As I told you, once again a momentum shift because of those 2 extras. Vamshi undoing all the hard work Yogesh had done the previous over by bowling of our maiden. Eight runs off the first 3 balls. That's River on the up. Ball was in the air. Won't carry to the man at shot. Extra cover though. And Shehbaz Munir gets an easy single. That brings Umakar on strike. Umakar, who's on 44. That's in the gap. Will it go all the way? Oh, that's once again good commitment in the deep by the team Rampagers, and it will just be a couple. But this is already a very good over for the trophy fighters. They have got more than 10 runs in this over with a ball to go. That's through the fielder there. Well, that's poor cricket. There was a couple there, but Shehbaz Munir, I think he was just looking to retain the strike, turning down the single, but the ball going through the fielder there at short extra cover. So he had to go for the single reluctantly. If he had taken off immediately, that would have been a couple, and he would still have got the strike. But now Shehbaz Munir will have to watch it from the non-striker's end. Umar Karnagula moves to 47. 3 short of his 50. Our last over, the 20th, to be bowled by Yogesh Sethi. Here comes Yogesh. First ball. Wrapped on the pads, and the umpire's judge of Vadashmi raises his finger immediately. That was pretty adjacent. Full and straight from Yogesh. Ummakar looking to go across the line, misses a straight one, and that would have hit the middle and leg. Umpire had no doubt whatsoever in his mind. That's the second wicket down for the trophy fighters. Umar Karnagula goes for a well-compiled 47 runs of 43 balls. Yogesh to the new bowler. That has gone straight up in the air. Oh no. Should have been another wicket. Complete misjudgment. Sri Harsha, I think he was expecting the wicketkeeper to go for that one. But the wicketkeeper leaving it to the third fielder. In the end, the ball falling right between the two. And the new man gets off strike. Venu. Single first ball for Venu. That's good change of pace, but well spotted by Shehbaz Munir. He goes across the line and finds the boundary. That's 4. I think Shehbaz Munir knows what Yogesh is bowling. He's seen Yogesh bowl the last over. That's ball, but Yogesh gets the better of Shehbaz Munir on that occasion. He doesn't go for the slower one. He bowls the on-pace delivery. Shehbaz once again looking to go across the line. Misses a straighter one, and the off stump is pegged back. The 2 wickets in the over for Yogesh Sethi. Shehbaz Munir gone for a well-compiled, a very well played 88 of just 66 ball. Remember, he opened the batting for the trophy fighters. He almost batted through. Murli is the new batsman. He's just got 2 balls. Yogesh to the new batsman. In the air. Bowler has called for that himself. Oh, almost got there. Yeah, well, he should have gone to the keeper actually. No one there at the non-striker's end. An easy 2 in the end for Murli. Once again, very good bowling by Yogesh Sethi. This is the last over of the innings, but he has only spent well, 7 runs. He's just given 7 runs in the over and picked up 2 wickets. Morley uses his feet, doesn't get to the pitch of the delivery, but still goes through with his shot. Shashank at long off does the fielding. Venu going for the third, but there will be a run out at the North Striker's end, and it will be just 2 more to the total. So the Trophy Fighters finish with 171 for the loss of 4 wickets in their 20 overs. And the target for the Rampagers to win this match will be 172 in their 20 overs. We'll be back with the chase shortly. Stay tuned. Hello everybody, welcome back for the chase. Surya starting with the new ball for the trophy fighters. Whereas Sriharsha and Vamshi open the batting for the team Rampagers. Sriharsha finally manages to get a single towards covers to open his and the Rampages account. Ah, that's a nice stroke. No stopping that one. That's four. Just a little too full from Surya on that occasion. Wasn't like Vamshi was playing his first ball. He puts it away nicely in style. Well, he always intended to go over mid off. Oh, slight delay in proceedings. Lost the ball there. Well, we have retrieved. The ball has been retrieved, and the very next ball, Surya bowls another dot. It's five without loss. Surya to Vamshi. That's nicely driven on the up, but oh, there was a fielder there at long off, but he couldn't do much. Though he didn't have to make much ground there. That was how well timed that stroke was from Vamshi. At the end of first over, the Rampagers are 9 without loss, chasing a target of 160, 173 to win rather, 172 to win. They have got, yep. The trophy fighters manage 171 in their 20 overs. Tarun with the new ball, oh, starts with a good one. I think that was well, nothing short in the end by Sriharsha. That was well pitched up. It was a drivable length, but Sriharsha, I think that was a premeditated stroke there. He was just looking to work it for a single. That's another good delivery by Tarun, just bowling it a touch wider than the previous one. This time Sriharsha was looking for the drive, but no feet movement was into the pitch of the delivery. That's another dot. 3 in a row now. On that occasion, just a little, well, little shorter than the previous two on that occasion, Tarun, but Sriharsha just lets it go through to the keeper. Once again, a little shot from Tarun, and Sriharsha this time nicely rocks back and works it towards the onside. A tuck of his hips for a single. The score moves to 15. Looks like the Rampagers have been penalized. Yep. And a miss. Vamshi, I think, wasn't to the pitch of the delivery, was just looking to drive it on the up towards sweeper cover, but wasn't in line with the ball there. For those who were wondering why the score is suddenly 15, 5 runs are being added to the Rampagers total as a penalty, because there is a fielder in the deep at sweeper cover who's wearing a different color jersey. So as per the tournament rules, all the 11 have to wear a similar jersey. If you're not, then 5 penalty runs are awarded to the opposition. So the Rampagers are 15 without loss after 2. The new bowler Ram Reddy. It starts with a full toss that's nicely driven by Sriharsha. It's in the gap. I think the extra cover fielder got a hand to that one. It took some sting out of that shot. So the ball won't go all the way, but the batsman will still get a couple. Next ball. Yeah, that's a beauty. Surya just dragging his length a little back because the previous one was a full toss and the ball straightening after pitching in, going past the outside of edge of Sriharsha. That was a good delivery. That's in the air. Chance. Fielder. No, well, it was Shehbaz Munir, so you can't expect much from him. Sriharsha coming back for the second. That's going to be risky, but the throw is pretty weak. That gives the batsman enough time. It's 2 more for Sriharsha and the Rampagers. Score moves to 19. It's not Surya, it's Anil, the new bowler actually. 3 different bowlers used for the first 3 overs. Oh, that was another good delivery by Anil, pitching around good length. And ball just took off from there. That surprised the batsman. I think it was more of was it the handle or the glove, whatever it is. Luckily for Sriharsha, ball not going to the keeper. Another single taken. This has been a very good over by Anil. In the air once again, another chance. The fielder getting underneath. Oh, ball just about clears him. And Sriharsha once again comes back for the second. That's good running between the wicket. Good aggressive running. So the Rampagers openers living dangerously out there. Ball just not carrying through the fielders. That's hit straight down the ground. There is a fielder at long off and he takes it. That's very well judged by the man at long off, and that is the first wicket for the trophy fighters. Vamshi, the man, dismissed. 10 runs of just 6 balls for Vamshi. The Rampagers are 22 for 1 after 3 overs. Vamshi gone for just 10 of 7 balls. Oh, what happened there? Tarun, who bowled a very good first over, gets a second. Well, can't blame the bowler there. He bowled it a little bit short, but the ball just climbing on the batsman and hitting him flush on his, I think, forearm. Yep, Sriharsha hurt. Is being provided some medical attention. So we have another delay. That's in the air. Would carry to the fielder though. Chance of a run out, but the man at mid on doesn't collect it cleanly. That would have been interesting. And now striker Chakri is not new to the crease. I think, yep, Sriharsha has gone. Retired hurt. That's in the air. Clears the infield and will go all the way. One bounce. In fact, it will roll, trickle to the boundary. Four for Shashank. I think that is the way they will have to bat if they are to get to the total, to their target of 173. Tarun once again was shot. Oh, another chance at the batting end. There is a direct hit, and I think, oh, that was very close, but the umpire says not out. A direct hit by the man there at mid on. Well, that makes it pretty evident why the non-striker Shakri hadn't gone for the single. Shashank had set off immediately as soon as he hit the ball, but Chakri wasn't interested. Didn't move an inch. Tarun with the next another swing and a miss. It's another dot to end the over. Just 6 runs of that turnover. The Rampagers are 28 for 1 after 4 overs. Will be Anil to continue. Chakri on strike. First ball. Well, that was a good length delivery. The hard length. Anil hitting the hard length. Chakri was just looking to punch it towards the offside. Gets it off the bottom of the bat. Ball rolls towards the onside. Single taken. Anil. That's straight to the fielder. Yeah, they thought about a run there, but Shashank this time wisely sends Chakri back. Well. Communication. These two, I don't think the understanding is that good between these two. In that occasion, Anil going for the Yorker and Shashank manages to keep it out. Anil once again. That's nicely hit. There is a fielder there, but he will merely be a spectator because the ball has gone all the way. That's a big hit. That's 6 maximum for the batsman on that occasion. Shashank making good use of his feet, getting to the pitch of that delivery and hitting it straight down the ground, clearing long off with ease. Use of the feet once again, and I think did he get some bat on that, or was it leg bites? No, it was an inside edge. 4 more. A 4 fortuitous boundary for Shashank on that occasion, but fortune favors the brave. Shashank once again looking to use his feet. Wow. Don't think he was to the pitch of that delivery. Still went through with his shot, got an inside edge, which just evades the wicketkeeper and goes to fine leg. Anil once again. Might be a wide. Yep, anything down leg. Umpires won't let you get away with that. Anil looks in some pressure, some discomfort actually. Ooh, that's a good change of pace from Anil on that occasion, beating the batsman on the drive. So a dot ball to end the over, a good one for the Rampagers. 12 runs of the 5th. They are 40 for 1 on course. Well, the target isn't a very big one, and this pitch is very conducive to batting. Nothing for the bowlers in this pitch, so if the Rampagers can keep their wickets intact and just maintain a run rate of around 7 or 8 like the trophy fighters did, I think they will be in with a chance realistically. Bowling change. That's wrapped on the pads, but I think that would have missed leg stump. Murli into the attack. Chakri, well, I think his job is to just nudge it around and rotate the strike. Give the maximum possible strike to Shashank. That's a wide. Morley firing it down leg. Shashank had nothing to do with it. Lets it go through to the keeper and collects a wide calmly. Morley once again. Wrapped on the pads and the finger has gone up. I think that was pretty adjacent. Shashank paying the price for pulling across the line. That was a straight delivery. You miss, I hit. The umpire had no doubt in his mind. Sajjad Hashmi raising his finger immediately. Batsman Shashank very disappointed. I think it was more, the disappointment was more of the shot he attempted. Rampagers are 2 down. Just when I was talking about preserving the wickets, they have lost a wicket. Effectively, I think they are 3 down. I doubt Sriharsha will come out to bat. Lavnish, the new batsman, making his way out to the centre. There's no mug with the bat, and if I know him, he's another batsman who just likes to play his shots. So he won't hang around. He is a stroke maker. Here comes Morley. That's another wide. Wicket keeper does well. But the batsman will still get it. Still get 2 bonus runs. One of the wide and one they ran because of the misfield. Morley. Oh, wrapped on the pad once again, but I think the bowler knew it. Yep. He aborted his well, the fielders were up, but the bowler Morley aborted his appeal immediately. As the umpire suggested, there was an inside edge on that one, so no signal also. Only to the new man. That will be another wide. Well, frustration from the man there at long off. Morley has lacked discipline so far this over. That's the 3rd wide he has bowled, or 2nd maybe. Yeah, that's better. Lavnish just delays his shot a little bit and works it towards short mid wicket for a single. That was a nice flick. Morley. That's full. That's nicely driven. That's good timing and placement. Equally well stopped by the man at long on. Chance for a run out, but Chakri back home in time. What an effort that was. Stopped a certain boundary. In fact, I think he saved 3 runs there. Wrapped on the pads. Oh, that was very close, mind you. That was very, very close. Lavnish had walked right across his stumps. The umpire says the impact might have been outside off. And I think that's the only thing that would have saved Lavnish there, because the height wasn't an issue. Another bowling change. Sai into the attack now. Lovely strike. A well spread out field for Sai. Just the 4 mandatory fielders inside the 30-yard circle. That's a fine glance from Lavnish, but there is a fielder at short fine leg, I mean to say. So it will just be a single. Sai to Chakri. That's a good delivery. The sound that the bat made, I think that ball has caused some damage to the bat. Chakri signaling towards the dressing room. Maybe he needs a change of bat. That's nicely done. Will be at least a couple. Yup. Chakri once again working it to the left of that short mid-wicket, short square leg fielder. Ball was in the gap and an easy 2 in the end for Chakri. Sai. That's nicely punched, but straight to marker at short mid-wicket. Short extra cover, I'm sorry. That was timed very well, so there's no chance of a run there. Sai to Chakri. Yeah, that's another good delivery. Some extra bounce on that occasion for Sai. Well played in the end by Chakri for a single towards that short square leg fielder. Oh, that's a wide. Sai just firing it down leg on that occasion. In the air, will clear the field, and that's 6. That's a big hit. Sai bowling shot, and Lavnish flexing his muscles there. Pulls it handsomely, high and handsome. Not just height, not just elevation. Lavnish got some distance on that as well. A 6, a big 6 to end the over. Rampagers are 60 for 2 at the end of 7. Well, they are keeping up with the required rate. Only to continue. And he starts with a wide down the leg. All the discipline not there. The Rampagers have bowled too many wides this innings. That's nicely punched off the back foot towards sweeper cover for a single by Chakri. Good fielding in the deep keeps the batsman to just a single. Murli. That's nicely driven on the up towards long off, this time by Lavnish. Another single. Well, these two are keeping the scoreboard moving. Murli to Chakri. Well, there was a single there, but Lavnish wasn't interested. The man Sai at short mid wicket going for glory, looking to hit the stumps direct instead of throwing it to the wicket keeper, concedes an overthrow. So Chakri gets the single he was looking for. Oh, that's a good delivery. Lavnish once again, I think, covering his stumps, looking to open up the onside, but Murli bowls it wider outside off, and Chakri just looking to flay it, maybe run it down to third, gets beaten. Two full once again from Murli. Lavnish was looking for the drive, but gets it off the bottom of the blade towards Sai. A shot may take it for another single. Oh, what a shot that is! Nah, handsome. That's gorgeous from Chakri. Driven on the up towards sweeper cover for another single. End of over number 8. The Rampagers are 66 for 2. Now the bowling change. Chandu into the attack now. Chandu to Chakradhar starts with a short one. That's straight to Shehbaz Munir at third. Shot third. No run there. Well, I think it was an outside edge there. Chandu. Another good delivery. Chakri once again beaten on the drive. He was looking for that on the up drive maybe. That's in the air but won't carry to the fielder at point. And they will get an overthrow. That was a poor throw from Murli there at point. Ball just bouncing in front of the wicketkeeper who was unable to gather it cleanly. Chakri gets a couple. That's discipline. In the air, but well wide of the fielder at short extra cover, and Chakri gets another single. Chakradhar, first full name, wicketkeeper batsman. He's on to 13 now of 14 of 16 balls. Lavnish on 10 of just 7. Chandu to Lavnish. Shot! That's in the air. Chance! Fielder! Oh, that's fall well short of the two fielders. Oh, Lavnish looking to go for another big hit because the ball was shot, but Chandu is a lot taller than Sai, so I think it was more of a top edge there. In the air, on the bounce to the man at sweeper cover. That was well timed once again by Chakri, but was unable to pierce the gap, pierce the field. Runs coming in singles at the moment for the Rampagers. 5 singles of that over. After 9, the Rampagers are 71 for 2. Well, I think Rampagers are just falling behind now because the required rate has gone past 9 and over. They need 101 in 11 overs. Sai to continue. This time around, hit starts around the wicket. Chakri drives it on the up, but straight to marker at short extra cover. Sai starts with a dot here. He's into his second over. That's nicely done. Thinking about his second, but wisely deciding against it. Sai once again bowling around the stumps, targeting middle and leg, and Chakri just works it with his pads towards fine leg. Use of the feet by well, I think it was Lavnish there who used his feet, hits it hard, towards cow corner, but there is a fielder there. 3 men, 3 boundary riders on the onside, so that's good field placement by the Chakri, looking for that ramp shot, and that's good, clever bowling by Sai. He bowls it further wide outside off. Chakri withdraws, and it's another dot, turning out to be another good over for the trophy fighters. That's in the air, but I don't think it will carry. Oh, in fact, it has carried to the fielder there at sweeper cover. That's the end of Chakri for today. He's gone for just 16 of 21 balls, and the Rampagers are 3 down now. 73 for 3. As I told you, the runs weren't coming. In fact, the boundaries had dried up for the Rampagers. Chakri looking to break the shackles, looking for that boundary. Mistimes that one straight to Anil at sweeper cover. A wicket for Sai in his second over. Yogesh Sethi, the new batsman. Yogesh and Lavnish, they've got a responsibility now. They've got a job to do. They they have to bat deep and take the Rampagers to as close to the target of 172. As close to the target as they can. Here comes Sai, the last ball of the over. A little bit short on from Sai on that occasion. Initially, I think Yogesh, Yogesh was looking to pull it, but realizing that the ball wasn't short enough, just pushes it towards long on for a single to end the over. At the halfway stage, at the completion of 10 overs, the Rampagers are 74 for the loss of 3 wickets, chasing a target of 172 to win this match. They need another 98 runs in the remaining 10 overs. It's time for a drinks break. Welcome back after the drinks break. I think Chandu is continuing from the far end as well. 2 singles of the first 2 balls. Oh, what that was, I think, more of a top edge which landed right between short third and the keeper, and the ball goes all the way to the boundary. A much needed boundary for the Rampagers. Chandu going short, and the batsman taking him on. He was looking for the pull, but only manages a top edge. Luckily for the batsman, ball going right between the wicketkeeper and the short third man. Yogesh Sethi the beneficiary. The next ball, Yogesh pushes it defensively towards point for a single. So the required rate is almost 10 and over now. And they need a boundary every over. Play and a miss. Chandu on that occasion bowls it a touch fuller than the previous ball and invites the drive. Lavnish taking the invitation but unable to get bat on ball. End of over number 11. The Rampagers are 81 for 3. Well, a much needed 6 for the Rampagers, and it has come off the bat of Lavnish. Sai continuing around the wicket, or just a little fuller on that occasion, and Lavnish makes him pay. That's another ball outside edge, and it's 4 more. Lavnish dealing in boundaries. He's into the 20s now, 23 of just 13. That was his first boundary, and he has hit 2 sixes before that. Oh, this is an expensive over. I think Sai has just bowled an over too many. Call is for 2. Will they go for the second? Will they take the fielder's arm on? No, they won't. Satisfied, happy with a single. End of over number 12. 14 runs coming of that over. The Rampagers are 95 for the loss of 3 wickets. They are back on track. A run rate of almost 8 and over. They need another 77 runs in 8 overs. Chandu to continue. Now he is slow. He goes around the wicket. The first ball goes past the outside edge. Well, the angle taking the ball away from the batsman there. Loveneesh just looking to poke at it. As a result, the offside has been strengthened further. That's in the air. Fielder getting underneath. Murli has called for it and settles under it nicely. That's a big jolt for the Rampagers. Loveneesh, the man, dismissed. That's major setback for the Rampagers. Loveneesh was batting so beautifully. He was taking the bowlers on, but he's gone now. 24 of just 16 balls for Loveneesh. 2 sixes and a 4 in that innings. End of a useful cameo from Loveneesh. But I don't think that's enough. He needed to stay out there for some more time. Because the Rampagers need another 77 runs to win. And they have got just 46 balls to get those 77. Big wicket for Chandu. The new batsman is Raju. B. Raju. Well, he will have to keep the momentum. He'll have to keep the scoreboard moving. A little bit short from the bowler. Chandu there. Raju stays back and cuts it towards backward point for a single. That brings Yogesh on strike. Chandu to Yogesh. Yogesh looking to go across the line. Oh, there is a misfield there, and it will be an easy two in the end for Yogesh. Well, things are getting spicier. That shot, that's in the air. Oh no, one carry to the fielder. Anil there at sweeper cover. Instead of going for glory, he goes for safety. He doesn't go for the catch. Instead, he stops the boundary. Well, runs are also crucial, but the wicket, that too of Loveneesh, would have just shut this chase. A single of the last ball of the over for Raju B. 100 up for the Rampagers in 13 overs. They're 100 for 4. Just 5 runs and a wicket in that over for Chandu. It was the big wicket of Loveneesh. So the asking rate, the required rate is 10 and over now. Anil returns to the bowling crease. He's bowled 2 overs so far. He has been a bit expensive, conceded 19 and picked up a wicket as well. It's Raju, B. Raju on strike. Player a miss. Raju looking to drive it on the up. Ball coming in with the angle in goes under the bat. Anil once again. Yes, nicely driven by Baju, but straight to a marker there at short extra cover. Batsmen were running anyways. Umakar deciding against the throw because there was no one backing up. Easy single in the end for Raju. Yogesh on strike now. Yogesh, last recognized batsman. Yogesh looking to use his feet. Bowler following him in. The batsman almost yoking himself there. Got an inside edge, but the ball goes straight to short fine leg. Another single taken. Well, I thought there was no one there at short fine leg. Good field placement by the trophy fighters actually. They have covered the field quite well. That's a nice looking stroke by Raju B. Cuts it fiercely behind square. Deep point fielder gets across and fields the ball. Raju B gets a single. Shehbaz Munir there at short third man, giving clear instructions to his teammates, asking him to stop the boundaries. Chance if he hits. Oh, he missed. But full marks for the effort for the bowler though. After bowling the ball, he goes after the ball in his follow through and in a single motion turns and tries to throw the stumps down at the non-striker's end. Would have been interesting had he hit. Next ball. I think another inside edge. Oh, that's another very good stop. Not sure. I think it's Chandu. Yes, Chandu there at short fine leg, who stops a certain boundary. Just a single. 5 singles of that Anil over. So good over once again for the trophy fighters. Rampagers falling further behind. They need another 67 runs in just 6 overs. The required rate has gone past 11 and over now. Well, I think now the Rampagers batsmen will throw their bats at everything. They need boundaries. Singles won't suffice. Chandu to continue around the wicket. He starts with a short one. That's nicely cut by Raju B towards sweeper cover for a single. Shehbaz once again stressing the importance of boundaries. That's nicely driven by Yogesh there, but once again straight to a fielder. And it's just another single. Trophy fighters won't mind the singles. Chandu on the up. Straight to marker at short extra cover. Another single. All of Yogesh needs to find the boundary. Equation is getting out of control actually. Slowly drifting towards that impossible category. Play and a miss. I think that was there to be hit. That was full and wide outside of I think Yogesh had made his mind up there. Should have played according to the merit of the ball. Use of the field makes it into a full toss. Chance if he hits, but he misses the stumps and there will be an overthrow. Two more to the total. That's good fielding. I think it's Murli there. Still no boundary for the Rampagers though. Chandu, the last ball of the over. Taken by the wicketkeeper. Appeal for caught behind. The umpire says not out. Well, there wasn't a woody sound there. So a dot ball to end the over. After 15, the Rampagers are 110 for the loss of 4 wickets. They need another 62 in just 5 overs. Now the required rate, well, the required rate is climbing with every passing over. At the end of 14, the required rate was 11. Another good over for the trophy fighters. Was just 5 runs of that Chandu over. The required rate has gone past 12 now. 12.4 to be precise is the required rate for the Rampagers. Now I think it's getting pretty difficult. This is the time when the light starts to fade, which makes it much more difficult for the batting team. Yogesh Sethi and Raju B, the two batsmen in the middle. A partnership of 15 between these two, 15 of 16. They have taken time. Only back into the attack. And he starts with a straight delivery. Raju B looking to go across the line. Only gets an inside edge towards deep square leg. Another single. Boundaries aren't coming. I think the last boundary was hit by Lavnish, but since the fall of that wicket, been no boundaries. Wrapped on the pads. Al-Murli did start to peel, but realizing very early that the ball was missing leg stump, aborts the appeal and goes back to his mark. More importantly, it's a dot ball. Murli once again. More of an inside edge, but straight to Chandu at short fine. Another single. That the field placements from the trophy fighters have been impeccable, making life more difficult for the Rampagers batsmen. Normally what happens is these sort of inside edges and outside edges go to the boundary, but the trophy fighters have successfully defended those. That's good change of pace from Murli on that occasion. No room whatsoever for the batsman, and Raju B plays it back to the bowler. It's another dot, just two singles of the over so far. Turning out to be another good over for the trophy fighters. Murli with the next delivery. That's in the air. Good fielding once again by the man at long off. It's another single. I thought there might be two there, but Yogesh not interested. Murli, last ball of the over. That's a good stop by Murli in his follow-through ball. Going towards Umakar at short extra cover of the boot of Murli. Now the single to end the over. Just 4 singles of that Murli over after 16. Rampagers are 114, and the required rate has now suddenly jumped to 14 and over. 14.5 to be precise. So the equation is 58 needed in just 24 balls. More than 2 runs a ball. It's going to be Tarun who opened the bowling. His bowled just 2 overs so far, considered 7. Good start to his over for Tarun. Hitting the hard length, not allowing the batsman to get underneath. Yogesh hits it straight to marker at extra cover. Dot ball to start. Tarun once again. Oh, this time Yogesh looking to use his feet. Tarun goes for the shot, and the batsman and the ball goes past the swishing blade of Yogesh. Yogesh Sethi is struggling to find the boundaries. Tarun once again. Another good delivery. Yogesh once again looking to use his feet. Unable to get to the pitch of the delivery, plays it straight back to the bowler. 3 dots in a row. Now I think that this is getting more and more difficult. getting into that impossible territory now. In the air. Will it carry to the fielder though? No, it won't. A Sai there, a deep mid wicket, takes it on the bounce. Fires in a strong throw. Restricts the batsman to just a single. Another good over for the trophy fighters. 4 balls, just a single. Tarun needs to finish it well with Raju on strike. It was almost through, but Anil does very well. Recovers in time. Raju still gets a couple. Just 3 runs off the over so far. Tarun, the last ball of the over. That's nicely driven on the up. Chance of a run out at the striker's end, and it's gone. Yogesh Sethi, the last recognized batsman, and that's another big. I think that's the final coffin, nail in the coffin of the Rampagers. Yogesh Sethi was the man with some ability who could use the long handle. But with him gone now, I think the Rampagers are out of the contest. The trophy fighters with a firm grip on the contest. They are, I feel they are in total control now. Rampagers 5 down for 117 after 17 overs. Yogesh Sethi, the last man, dismissed, run out for 21 of 23 balls. $55 more needed in 3 overs. 18, the required rate 18, so it's 3 runs per ball now. Well, with the top 5 back into the attack, in fact it's the top 6 back into the head with Sriharsha injured. Don't think the Rampagers have a chance now. Only to continue, will bowl the 18th. Bowls it full and straight. Raju B drives it down the ground towards long off for a single. Vivek, the new man, looking for the second, not there. Runs still coming in singles. That's another good delivery by Murli. Cramping the new batsman for room, and Vivek only manages to hit it back to the bowler. Seriously good bowling. Trophy fighters executing their plans to perfection. That's in the air, but it won't still go to the boundary. Well, there is a slight misfield in the deep by Sai at deep mid wicket, but won't cost much. Another single. Murli in the air, chance, and oh no, fielder there at deep square leg had it under his control for most part, but in the end he puts it down. B. Raju survives, but still no boundary though, just a single. That's right through the defenses of the new man Vivek there, and is bowled, cleaned up by Murli. Rampagers lose their 6th wicket. Vivek gone for just a single. Yorker, perfectly executed by Murli there. Well, he is laughing, but I think he has enjoyed that wicket. Another very good over for the Rock Trophy fighters. Just 2 singles and a wicket in that over for Murli. He has done a very good job for the Trophy fighters. 3.5 overs, just 21 runs and 2 wickets for Murli. Sri Krishna, the new batsman, on strike, last ball of the 18th. I have a feeling that Murli might go for another Yorker here. Might go for another wicket. Here comes Murli. Oh, goes past the, wasn't a Yorker, but it was a fuller delivery, fuller than the good length. Goes past the outside edge of the new man, Sri Krishna. The Rampagers are 120 for the loss of 6 wickets after 18. They need another 52 in just 2 overs with the required rate 26. A strong appeal for LBW first ball, but turned down by the umpire because, well, that was pretty evident. That ball was going to miss leg stump. It's B. Raju on strike. Anil, the next ball. That's in the air. Chance for the man at long off. And it's taken. That's a very good catch in the deep by fielder there. And second wicket for Anil. It's Tarun there at long off. Raju B, last man dismissed. It's gone for 13 of 17 balls. Well, I think it's just formalities that remaining. Well, I think the Rampagers were in the contest till the halfway stage, maybe around the 10th, or you can say at the most 12th over. Till the 12th, they were in the chase, but once Lavnish fell, it was all one-way traffic. It was all the trophy fighters. Wickets falling at regular intervals. Anil to the new batsman. Oh, goes for the Yorker. Kept out by Raju. Anil once again to the new batsman. Oh, swing and a miss by taken. Wicket keeper did get a glove on that one, but doesn't stop it completely. Sri Krishna on strike. Anil to Sri Krishna. Oh, chops it almost the 8th wicket. Well, the pace at which Anil is bowling, it's making life difficult for the tailenders. Another chance for the man at long off, but the ball doesn't carry this time, and it will be a single for Sri Krishna. End of over number 19th. Rampagers are 122 for the loss of 7 wickets. Venu to bowl the 20th in the last over. A new bowler bowling the 20th, but the match situation is such that the trophy fighters can afford to bowl a new bowler. For the final over of the innings. 2 singles, in fact just a single. Venu once again. Swing and a miss, and the keeper had able to collect that one. Chandu after that ball, and it will just be a single by signal by the umpire. Venu once again. Ball was in the air but won't carry too long on. Another single. I told you this. Well, you're just going through the formalities. 2 balls remaining. Venu with the next delivery. A use of the feet. Well, that's a one at the outside edge. Munir, Shehbaz Munir after that one, but the ball will win, and it quite easily. Too little, too late. Boundary of the penultimate ball. Venu, the last ball of the over. Sri Krishna looking to go across the line. Hits it straight to the fielder at deep square leg. Single to end the over. That will also be the end of the match. The trophy fighters have won this contest by a margin of 47 runs. In the end, it was a very comprehensive victory for the trophy fighters.